Hello everyone, my name is HBT and welcome to the Sidequest first game of the playoffs for its first season. Today we're going to be watching a game between Baker, who has the Orlando Magikarps, and Marcus of the Carolina Conkeldurrs. Two of the top four teams, and I am really looking forward to seeing this as I have played both twice and they are fantastic competitors. If we're looking at these teams directly, Baker's going to be having a Duraludon, a Hitmontop, a Venusaur, a Torkoral, a Colossal and a Primaria. And then you've got Marcus, who has an Indeedee female, a Conkeldurr, Dusclops, Hatterene, Boltund and Flygon. Now, it's going to be VGC rules. Both of these two teams have had their 6 Pokemon fixed in, but they only can pick 4. And as a normal VGC double rules, it is best of 3. So I'm really looking forward to commentating on this. Baker, thank you very much for allowing me to do so. And honestly, everyone, I hope we get behind Sidequest and get ready for Season 2, which will be coming soon after this with the new Pokemon from the Isle of Armor. And here we go. It is Game 1 between Marcus and Baker. These two are the top 4. Baker being, I think he was 4th overall, and Marcus being number 1. He was being the top dog. Now let's see what clothing they've got. I assume it's going to be Ninja Gear. It is Ninja Gear. You've got Marcus there, and he's going to be sending out his Flygon, and he's sending out Indeedee female. And you've got Baker, who's going to be sending out Duraludon and Primadonna. Brilliant, great name. So at the moment, I think you've got the Psychic Surge coming up, and I know Indeedee female has that ability to use Follow Me, so I suspect you're going to see probably Flygon using a Dragon Dance, probably just to try and get away that Duraludon from using anything on it. Primadonna, I'm going to call it Primadonna, it's a great name. Primadonna does have, it has got moves that it can hit it with, so I think Flygon is still a bit worried at the moment. I don't think it's going to be completely here. There's a Hyper Voice. Oh, we've got to see it. Baker's going straight for a Dynamax. I think it's probably the Primaria. That's usually the one which usually gets it, as I've seen online so far. And it's not, it's Duraludon. Duraludon is going to get the Dynamax straight away. It's the Dynamax version, not the Gigantamax version, as we can see. I wonder what he's got in mind. Is he going to try and get rid of that Indeedee female? Because I can honestly see there's going to be a Follow Me coming out. First turn's coming in. Flygon uses Protect. That's probably a smart play. Scout things out, see where we're going. Next turn, Max Wormwind, that is going to go probably onto our Dragon Flygon, and it's taken, wow, that's done so much damage. Considering it's protected, that did so much damage, and that's going to be an attack drop, is going to be hitting them both, so both of their attacks are going to be dropped. And that's going to be a big thing for Flygon. I think Flygon's going to have to get out of there. It's already had a lot of it done. You've got Indeedee using the light screen, so that's going to protect it from any special attacks. So that is one thing that you've got Duraludon. You've got Primadonna using the Dazzling Gleam. That's what I was worried about for the Flygon, and so Indeedee's Follow Me wouldn't really help. It does only a little bit damage to the Indeedee, but Flygon, as we know, is protected. So at the moment, you've got Baker in a really good position. He's a strong position here, and you've got Marcus already on catch-up mode. It's not really set up for a Trick Room at the moment, although that's what I think he's going to have to go for. But Primadonna's quite a quick Pokemon, and now we're going to see a Dynamax. Who's going to be Dynamaxing here? I assume it's going to be the Flygon. It's going to have to fight back. Is it risky using a Dynamax at this point? I think it is quite. Here we go. Flygon is getting the Dynamax, but I think that'd be quite risky, only because both of those two Pokemon on Baker's side of the field could probably take it out with any attack, really. Flygon's going to have to do some sort of one-hit KO damage to even try and get back into this. There's a Helping Hand. That'll be really good for Marcus, so it means this Flygon's going to hit like a truck. Max Quake coming out. Who's it going into? Should be going to Duraludon. It does. Will it kill it? It does kill it. Even with that attack drop, it still gets the kill. So there goes the Dynamax. That is gone from Baker's side of the field, and you've got a special defense increase, which will help, actually. That's going to help, considering that you're going to be having a nice move coming in from the Primadonna. Primadonna's going to be hitting you. And they've got, so that a Flygon must have the Life Orb. Encore coming from Primadonna. That's going to be going on to the Indeedee female. Indeedee female is not going to be bothered by that. It's not bothered by that at all. It'll take a Faking Hand all the time. So the Hitmontop we can see is coming out. I can't actually see any of the moves that these Pokemon are using. I can only see who they're going to be targeting. That's because I've got this little belt covered up, because otherwise it'll kind of ruin it. So Hitmontop comes out and the Intimidate gets it onto Flygon. So now Flygon's on -2 attacks. So that Helping Hand is going to be absolutely needed, really. I can't really see anything else it's going to need. But the problem is that Dazzling Gleam, I still think is going to do a lot of damage from Primadonna. I still think it'll be enough to get rid of Flygon. Flygon's going to have to hit something really hard again. and probably that'll be the end of its Dynamax, but could it, with even Helping Hand, that's going to help a chunk. I'll probably just take it to normal Dynamax range once you take in consideration the attack drops and then the increased boost from Helping Hand. Hitmontop could go for Fake Out. Actually, no, it can't go for Fake Out because the Psychic Surge is still on the field from the Indeedee. So Hitmontop could just get out of there, just rotate those Intimidate so you can get it. Oh, we got the Indeedee staying in. So Skylark, because it's on call, is gone for Intimidate again. Hit the Fake Out is not going to work because of the Psychic Terrain. Max Lightning, that's probably going to go onto Prima Donna. How much damage is it going to do? Just under, just over half damage. So the Lightning Terrain is now on the field, but we didn't think it was going to get the kill due to the fact it was already -2 attack. So Prima Donna's got to do something. A Dazzling Gleam has probably got to come out, and it does. That should get rid of Flygon. It doesn't. Wow, it doesn't. I know it had a special defense boost earlier on, and that has been absolutely crucial. I guarantee that thing would have died if it wasn't getting that, but that is crucial. That means you're going to have it getting a third turn. That is going to be getting a third turn of Dynamax. That is massive for Marcus. Absolutely huge. What is Baker going to do here? If I was Baker, I'd probably bring a Hitmontop out, get him out of there. But the problem he's going to have is that Prima Donna's a sitting duck because he's going to be killed by the Flygon. That Flygon is going to be the fastest thing on the field, and it is going to hit with Max Lightning yet again. So Prima Donna is coming back for that reason. We wouldn't be able to protect it. So Max Lightning would get through, and in comes Colossal. So Colossal comes in, and Helping Hand again. Is it going to go for Max Lightning? If it is, this is going to still hit like an absolute truck. Max Quake instead. Oh my god, this is what a prediction. He's predicted this spot on. It's gone to Colossal. Wow, what a prediction. What a prediction. Did he think that was going to happen? He possibly did, but that is fantastic. Special defense boost all around, and that is huge. Colossal is a massive Pokemon to go down, especially with the combination that it can have with its Prima Donna. Hitmontop uses the close combat to kill the Flygon, but really, it's done what it needs to do, and the Hitmontop has had now its defense and special defense because of close combat. But that's an absolute fantastic use of his Dynamax. So that is going to leave Indeedee. And who else is he going to bring out? Well, he hasn't really shown anyone else. We haven't seen a third or fourth Pokemon. But now you've got the Baker is trapped into his Hitmontop, which has had a defense drop. Bolt Thunder's coming out. Oh no, that is not what Prima Donna wants to see. That again is going to have that speed advantage. And I think this match currently is sitting with Marcus at the moment. Marcus could sit here. He can use Helping Hand yet again if he wants to power up that Max Lightning. But I don't think Max Lightning is going to need anything. It would finish off Prima Donna in one. Hitmontop is not going to be able to stop anything. He could go after the Hitmontop if he wants to with the Lightning on. Just try and get it off the field. It's had a special defense drop. Hitmontop uses a wide guard, wondering what this Bolton's going to do. I'm intrigued. Is it going to use Discharge? No, it's gone for Thunderfang, and it has gone for the Prima Donna. That'll see it off the field. And now it is 3v1, and we still don't know what Marcus's last Pokemon even is at the moment. The Encore has ended. The light screen has now ended. Oh yes, we forgot about the light screen. I forgot that was even in place. And it looks like Baker, is he going to be giving up this battle? Is he going to be giving up? Possibly he could be. Waiting to see, is this going to be the outcome? Is he giving up this battle? It's communicating. I suspect he has done. And I suspect he will, because I think he knew the match was already over. And I think really, if we look back, one of the crucial turns of this whole game was when Prima Donna went for a Dazzling Gleam, and unfortunately it couldn't kill Flygon. This is probably because of the special defense boost, but also the screen that was done turn 1 from Indeedee Female had come in. I think had that not happened, this game would have been completely different. That Flygon would not have been on the field. It wouldn't have got that turn match. And there it is, as we saw, but I think it wouldn't have got the attack onto the Colossal. That turn was absolutely huge. With Colossal on the field, it could have done a lot of damage. If Flygon was gone and Colossal was still on the field, it could have done so much damage. He could have used maybe like a Muddy Water. I don't know if it's got Muddy Water, but it could have used something like that to do an absolute insane amount of damage it would have powered it up because of its steam engine. So what is Baker going to do for game 2? I think at the moment you've got to be careful, because normally Marcus runs a hard Trick Room set. That's what he's done throughout this whole tournament. That's what he's done against me. He's trying to get the Trick Room up, but really he didn't even use Trick Room that time. There was no Trick Room, and he went for complete speed. He went for absolute speed over this, because usually you've got Baker, who has that Venusaur, who has that Torkoal combination, which automatically gives Venusaur the boost because of the sun. And there's going to have to be some big plays for Baker. I was looking down then, so I've not seen who he's picked for game 2. I've tried to keep this as a surprise as possible. I'm looking at my notes, and my notes just being who they've got on the field. To be able to commentate and write notes at the same time is impossible, and I actually want to try and work out what they've got. So once again, it's the same team from Marcus. He's confident with who is starting, and we've got Geraldine on the Prima Donna. So it's the same start yet again from both teams, but is there going to be any changes from the moveset? Psychic Surge comes out from the Indeedee female, and again, as we've seen, that Flygon will hit for an absolute truck. It will hit either one if it wants to, but the thing is it going to protect this time? Is Duraludon going to be the one that Dynamaxes, or is it going to go, no, halt, I can hold off, I'll do something different? The problem is that Flygon can hit both of those Pokemon hard. As we've seen, it's got a Thunder move, which is going to hit Primadonna. It's got its Dragon move, it's got its Quake move, so it can do an insane amount of damage, and it will go faster, I think, than any of them. Possibly not, actually thinking about it, because Duraludon could have its light metal ability, which means it can go quicker. Although it looks heavy, it's actually quite light because of what it is made of. So we've got Flygon using its Dynamax this turn, so once again we can see the same, but is Baker going to go for the same Dynamax? I'm just resting my voice. It is a Dynamax, and is it going to be the same one? Are we going to be seeing Duraludon coming? I keep saying Duraludon, it could be Duraludon. Someone can get my pronunciation correct if necessary. Is it the same? Yes, it's the same. So the same Dynamaxes, it's the same turn 1 from both of them as we saw. Actually, no, it wasn't, because turn 1 was a Protect from Marcus. So what is going to happen this time? Are they both going to go for the attack? Helping hand from the Indeedee, so Marcus is not messing around. He wants to go get that Flygon to get the kill. Oh, it's a Max Quake, and we saw this finishes off Duraludon. It possibly will do it once more. Is he going to get the kill? It has. Oh no, that is not good. That is massive for Marcus, absolutely huge, but that is bad news for Baker. He gets the special defense drop, but that means his Dynamax is gone in turn 1. He has lost his Dynamax, and now you've got a Life Orb +1 special defense. Marcus's Flygon in a really good position. So there's the life damage, the damage from the Life Orb. Encore, he went for an Encore, but that's not worked, so he's obviously gone for an Encore onto the Flygon, but that's not really going to do much damage. So out comes Venusaur, so there has been a change. We've got a change in team. I love Venusaur. He is a powerhouse from Gen 1. He's one of the best out of the 3. I think he is the best out of the 3, I should say, sorry. But he's going to have to really make some changes. But what can it really do to a Flygon? What can it really do to an Indeedee? I think once again Marcus is in an absolute great position. He can really hit hard now if he wants to. If he wants to use the lightning moves, it can. Primadonna is just going to be a sitting target at the moment. So what are we going to see? What's Marcus going to do? Sorry, Baker going to do? He decided to bring back Primadonna, and now he brings out Torkoal. Okay, so we've got a bit of a change. So the sun is coming out, and that means Venusaur is now going to be the fastest on the field due to that drought ability and it having Chloroform. Chlorophyll, I should say. So Skylar uses Follow Me. Now there we go. A new Indeedee female has got to pack it, and it has packed it. Venusaur uses Sleep Powder, and it's not missed. Oh, because it's got safety goggles. Oh my god, that is a prediction. And he's going for a Max Quake again. Oh my god, he's absolutely called it again. He knew the Primadonna was going to switch. He could see this was going to come. How much damage is that going to do? Torkoal is nearly down. Even thank God for the berry, otherwise that was the Torkoal gone, and it's going to get another special defense drop. Wow, that is an absolute master play at the moment. That is fantastic. He knew this was going to happen. He must have absolutely plotted for this to happen, to put the safety goggles onto the Indeedee, to use the Follow Me in such a way, and to use Max Quake yet again. That is fantastic. He could have easily just gone for the lightning move, but no, he went for the Max Quake. That is fantastic play, but now this is definitely in Marcus's hands, and Baker, I don't know what Baker's going to be able to do. He could if he wants you. He can't even use Sleep Powder onto the Flygon, because you can see that little Indeedee annoying little thing is going to use Follow Me yet again. And it does, so that means if Venusaur was going to go for it, it'd just be repeating the same error. Oh my god, this is absolutely crucial. Max Quake again. This will probably get rid of the little turtle. Oh, it doesn't this time. It goes after the Primadonna. It takes an absolute chunk of its health, over half its health, and we've got another special defense increase. And the thing is, I think the good thing with that, although the sun is up and we know the turtle does have the ability to hit hard, the problem is, oh, Yawn comes out. Ah, there we go. Yawn's gone. So at least the Indeedee's on a timer now. Now, we know, as I earlier said, the turtle can do some damage in the sun, but the problem is A, that is a flying dragon, and it's not going to do much damage, and B, it's got 3+ special attacks, such as defense, so it's going to laugh at anything that turtle gives out. It can't use moves like Eruption because it's only got 12 HP. It could use Overheat. What is Marcus going to do? So Flygon uses the Thunder Punch and gets rid of Primadonna, so Primadonna has gone. Oh my god, Marcus is absolutely just wrapping things up. What is Indeedee going to do? Indeedee brings out the light screen to give it even more special defense increase. So this thing is so special defense bulky, it's incredible. Bulldoze, that's not going to hurt the Flygon, but it is going to hit the Indeedee. So the Indeedee is going to get some damage, which means it's going to be a bit of a speed drop. But in reality, there's going to have to be some some wonders here. I don't know what's going to happen. The Indeedee is now asleep. This could be huge. With Indeedee now asleep, it means that Venusaur has a free run to put that Flygon asleep. It's got to go for a sleep powder, because now you're going to have at least one turn to put it asleep, because Indeedee has to serve at least one turn of sleep before it wakes up. But what is Baker going to do? Is he should go for the Flygon. He's got to go for the Flygon. So Flygon uses Protect. He's going to try and protect this out and wait it out and hope to God that Indeedee wakes up. So Venusaur goes for the sleep powder, but obviously hits the Protect. Now what you're going to have that turtle going to do? That turtle has got to hit hard. It's got to do something. It uses a Solar Beam. It's got Observed Light. Who's it gone for? Is it going for Indeedee or is it going for the Dragon? It's gone for the Dragon. Oh no. So that's one turn gone. Psychic Surge is now off the field. But that's not really a problem for either of those two Pokemon, as they don't run priority moves. Now, are we going to see a complete replay again of those moves? Flygon could go for Protect once more if it wishes, but it's only 50% chance of it happening. But then again, remember, Indeedee could wake up and use Follow Me, which would be absolutely crucial. Flygon uses Protect, and it gets it! It gets that 50% chance. That is horrible. What are the chances? Baker must be kicking himself at home. Sleep Powder, we're going to have a repeat. It's going to be the same thing, and I can see the Turtle's going to go for it again. Turtle goes for Yawn, but that's not going to do anything either because it's asleep. He's desperate to get that asleep, and now the sun's gone, which means that Venusaur is now no longer the fastest on the field. It will be Flygon, and it looks like Baker's actually given up. Is Baker giving up? It's a big decision if he is going to give up. That is a huge thing if he gives up. It could be Marcus has done this without even breaking a sweat. He's done this brilliantly. He's played this absolutely fantastically, and this is terrifying for Marcus, really, as the leader of the group. He only lost 3 games during the whole league season. Marcus is an absolute threat. But what are we going to happen? I think we are going to be seeing a game where he's going to be giving up the game, which means that the Carolina Conkeldurrs are going to go through, and the Orlando Magikarps will be going down a step. Let's just wait and get this confirmed. It is all over. Carolina Conkeldurrs, they go through 2-0. That was prepping. That was prepping beyond belief. If you ever want to see how this game works, that is prepping. Now, although I said a moment ago the Orlando Magikarps go down a step, what does that mean? It is because in this tournament, if you are in the top 4, you have a second lost opportunity. So if you lose this game, which Baker unfortunately has, he'll take a step down and he will play the 5th place or 6th place, and he plays the 5th place, which is me. So I will be playing Baker in the next round, and whoever loses that will be out, and the winner goes through. So I really enjoyed that battle. It was really good to see 2 teams that are prepped and ready to go. But until next time, it'll be me doing my own coverage next time, so it's not going to be as fluid as this. But I've been HBT, and this has been Baker and Marcus in the Sidequest Knockout Leagues. Bye-bye.